Yo, what up? We back. Clips in that thing with the gang was good. Now, I'm about to put y'all on some game right now. If you only watch one video that I post on this channel, let it be this one, because it's about dreams. And if you can understand dreams, you'll always be able to hear God. You'll always be good, no matter what I say, but no matter what anybody else says. So stay tuned. I'm going to be explaining 3 reasons why you will see this when God is ready for you to see it. If I could give you one thing, it'll be that. All right, so number 1, I'm going to tell you what the Bible says. God speaks once, yea, twice. Yet man perceiveth it not. In a vision, in the dream of the night, when deep sleep falls on men, he seals their instructions. So basically what that means is God speaks all day long, but people don't listen. People got so much stuff going on, they miss out. They got texting, calls, right? Games, like it's so much stuff to be distracted by nowadays that they don't hear what God's saying. And he speaks once, he speaks twice. They don't hear it. But when you go to sleep, now, guess what? You can't go nowhere. Ain't no distractions. Ain't no excuses. You're going to say exactly what you got to say. Which brings me to my second point. Number 2, dreams requires interpretations, not translation. It's not the same. Okay? So let me explain to y'all the difference. Translation is word for word. This word mean that word, right? Whereas interpretation, one thing for one person can mean something different for somebody else. Don't take what somebody else had and be like, oh, that works for me. That's not how it works. For instance, example, charades, right? In charades, you could point to your eye and that could mean me, right? So that's what I mean. And another place where there's a lot of good examples for this is battle rap.
Cause he was frying chess, but I can care less if your 16's deadly, minor threats. See the typical rapper right here. See the typical rapper right here will say something about the Iron Chef or how they should have gave me Iron Chef. But since that ain't it, Chief, I'm Iron Chef. You get it, the word Chief? You just put an Iron Chef. Well, try your best.
They got what they call entendres. People do a lot of entendres in battle rap. They'll say something and it's completely different than what they're meaning it to mean, but it sounds like something else. And if you don't pick up on what they mean, you could completely miss it. Number 3, dreams are instructions. It's not entertainment. It's not a movie or a TV show. This is what he's saying. Now you need to go do something. You need to go do something about it. Don't just wake up and be like, oh, dang, that was a cool dream. Dang, that was crazy. That was, no, you need to wake up, figure out what do it mean. After you find that out, get it cracking. All right. And a lot of times it's going to be instruction for that day. So don't wait till tomorrow, till the next day, till next week, next month. All right. As soon as you get that locked in, go ahead and do it. Especially in dreams where it's like really intense and you like really feel it and you like wake up like, dang, man, that was crazy. It was like so real. A lot of times those type of intense dreams is usually got some time window. Because God's trying to really get across to you like, yo, it's coming down to the wire. You need to go ahead and take care of this. A lot of times your instruction is for that day. And if you don't adhere to that instruction, you might miss the time window. Especially when it's one of those intense dreams where it's like crazy, like, dang, like that felt so real. Like, I don't know what that was. Like, that was a crazy dream. Like, them usually be the ones that it has a time window on it. Perfect example, the king. He had a crazy dream about cows eating other cows. He woke up, he was tripping. He was like, yo, I don't know what that was. Like, I'm tripping right now. I think it was Daniel. He was the translating homie, right? The interpreter. And the king was like, he was not having it. He was like, yo, I don't know what that was, but I know that means something. And I need somebody out here to tell me what the heck just happened. What do that mean? Because he wasn't no Christian, or they didn't have Christians back then. He didn't worship God, none of that. He had false gods. But he had the wherewithal to know that dreams is not just for play. So if he can have the wherewithal, how much more us in the day after Christ came? You don't have no excuse, especially now if you're watching this video. So boom, he had the dream. He was like, no, I need somebody to tell me. So he went to go get the homie Daniel. Daniel came in and was like, and he had the gift of interpretation of dreams. And not only did he have the gift, he had a prophetic gift. Him and his homies, Shadrach, Meshach, and them. and the big Negro. You understand? So he was like, because the king was like, no, this is serious. So I don't want my guys, because he had magicians in them. He was like, I don't want my guys to come in here and try to give me some BS just to make me feel good, because that's what they want me to hear. And it might make sense. It might sound good, but I want to make sure that this is actually what it means. So not only do I need somebody to tell me what it means, I need somebody to tell me what I dreamed. That way I know they know what it means. And now his guys might be thinking the same thing you might be thinking right now. That's impossible. How am I gonna tell you your dream? That's called dreamer of dreams. People who dream other people's dreams are dreamers of dreams. Some people do have that gift. That's another lesson for another day. But he said, I need you to tell me my dream and tell me what it means. And if y'all don't tell me that, like everybody finna die. You know what I'm saying? Like he was not playing. And that's how y'all gotta be. Y'all gotta lock into that mindset where I don't care what's going down. I don't care I don't care how it happens. I gotta know what this means. And God's gonna find some way to get you under that understanding. So in his case, he had to find Daniel and the prophets in them, right? Shadrach, Meshach in them. And that's the thing. Sometimes you might have to go to the unexpected. Nobody expected Daniel and them. Nobody expected a big Negro to be the ones to tell him what the dream meant. That's the last people they would have thought. So you want to make sure that you're treating everybody with the love of Christ, because you never know. That might be the next person that's going to change your destiny. So just like he thought, it really meant something, because when they got the homie Daniel, right? The homie Daniel was like, oh yeah, 7 years, it's going to be good. But then the next 7 years after that, it's going to be so bad, it's going to make the first 7 years look like nothing. It ain't never happened. So it was a time window. And if he didn't adhere to that, if he didn't pay attention to his dream at that time, he would have missed it. He would have missed it. And everybody would have been screwed up, because he was the king. So it would have been on him. You understand? So especially if you're in a high position, a lot of times your instructions is not for just you. So you definitely need to be paying attention to what's going on, or a lot of people can be screwed over because of you. So you want to make sure you get an interpreter. And then when it comes to interpretation, that's a gift. All right. So if you don't have the gift of interpretation, then you need to go find somebody that do. See what I'm saying? Or if you don't want to just keep bugging somebody every time, right? Then, like I did, you could just pray for that joint. Because it say, is God not good that he gives good gifts to his children? If you ask, you shall receive. That's all it takes. And God answers the prayers of a righteous man. So get yourself righteous, get you an interpreter, or pray for it yourself. Lock in, get it cracking. If y'all enjoyed this video and y'all like content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Like and share. Y'all know what it is. Gang. We out.